Welcome back to our channel!
Hi! Yes, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time, welcome. And yeah.
Yay. Okay, so today we have a new segment that we're putting and starting on our channel, and it's gonna be called Cultural Chats.
Yeah, going off of that, it's gonna be called Cultural Chats, and we're gonna do like different segments about this, and today we're gonna focus on education. So it's like how it is being Habesha and growing up in like Ethiopian household or Eritrean household, and what kind of like things come along with that. So that's what we're gonna be talking about for this segment.
And so we have a bunch of questions listed for today's segment, and I'm gonna read off the first question, and it is, what were some of the expectations in regards to education?
Whoa, that's such a hard question because I got plenty of answers. So that shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. Let's go for it. Start it out.
Yeah. Okay. So my parents were so strict, guys. You have no idea.
Oh my god.
If you could be the strictest parents in the world, I had
no sarcasm included.
No sarcasm. It's just a vision for me. Unless you're gonna be a doctor, the top of the top of the top doctors. I'm like, I'm sorry. Come again. So yeah, I had a lot of
no pressures.
A lot of pressure. Yeah. How about you guys?
For you?
I mean, there was expectations for me. Like, even coming into college, my parents like pushed me to be like a biology major. I even came in just to please them. You know, I even came in as a biology major. It's so sad because I didn't enjoy it. But
so I was like, Dad, I'm majoring in nursing and all that. He's like, what? So you're going into doctorate? Is that it? Like, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything doctor related. And he's like, no.
Eddie, you go get college, you go get doctor degree, that's it.
some of the expectations from my family was kind of similar to yours.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they expected me to be a doctor. They probably still do. Like, I don't know how that's gonna happen, but
they want us to do things that like for sure guarantee us a job in the future, as any parents would. But with Habesha parents, they just like force it so much and like emphasize it so much to the point where you feel like, okay, so am I gonna be disqualified? Am I gonna be exited from this family if I do not choose to go down this path? So of course I had the same things, but hopefully we still make them proud. I mean, we would be the people we are today if we didn't have those values as we grow up. So
how strict were your parents when it came to your grades?
I am so frustrated talking about.
No, literally, it gave me anxiety. Like, when those report cards came home, I was literally, there was a bunch of time I hid my report cards. Like, a bunch of times. Hi, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this. Shout out to you.
Now you know.
No, but it was so scary. It's just if you didn't have like A's and B's.
It's not even B's sometimes. It's like you try your best. Not like, oh honey, like your best efforts, all that really matters. No, like if that A- comes through, like why isn't this an A? You didn't study hard enough. Instead of watching that TV show, you should have been studying. It's always more studying. It's always more like, why didn't you do better? So-and-so's son, so-and-so's daughter could do this. Yeah. They're in this school. In order for you to be like this, you have to do this, you know? Like,
the comparison though, like when they compare,
that's the worst. I hate that. Oh my god, like every day of high school, of middle school, everything, they always compared everything I did.
It hurts right in the heart too.
Right. And it's so crazy. There was times, my dad did this so many times, guys. He would randomly show up my school.
Oh my god, he did
multiple
that.
times.
Yo.
And he was like, he would go to the principal's office like, where is Almas? Almas asked
she would be the only person.
So I literally remember, like in middle school, he walked me and Rahel were in class, and we see him, you know, with his hat.
Oh my
god. Oh my gosh, Almas' dad is here.
It's so like crazy.
It's like, Dad, don't you have work? No, he would between his like 10-minute break, you'd be like that.
Literally, he would like look inside the classroom. He looked in our classroom. We're like,
yo,
Almas' dad is here.
He lived like really close to the school.
Really close.
So it's not like she wasn't even like a bad child or like a rebellious. She was a really good student, but he just had this bad mindset. Like, I want to see through in school, you know, like.
And he would show up, and then he would pull me out of the class and pull the teacher. Okay, Almaz, school good?
He went on his own
Yeah,
schedule.
great. Is it A on A? Oh my god, yeah, I'm so done.
It's so crazy.
Imagine
That's
if they did that for
crazy.
college.
Oh my god, thank goodness, like
Yeah.
over 18 you're just responsible for your own stuff, no
but-
parents, no report
Do they still ask you though?
Heck
Like
yeah.
how are your grades and stuff?
Oh my gosh, yes. My dad calls me all the time asking about my grades.
Like, how are you
Constantly.
doing in school?
It's like, so have you applied to med school? I'm like, Dad, I'm not gonna go. I'm not doing that.
Were your parents involved in your education? Other than just like focusing on your grades and just wanting to see your grades, but nothing more?
No.
Our parents, the way our whole tradition,
yeah.
our whole culture, like is set up. Even if you we were all originally born in Addis, so it's like that's not the kind of mindset. Here you have PTSA, you have parents being involved and all those things,
Yeah.
but that's not how we grew up. Like your parents is like, no, you study, you do well in school. That's your responsibility. Like parents only get involved. I don't know, just to wish you well, but like they're not there to like check up on you and to go to clubs and help fundraise money. That's not how our own mindset.
No.
So
Even like when I wanted to join student senate or different clubs or do track, my dad was like, "What is that? No, all you need to do is come home, leave home at 8 o'clock."
It's like they know when time you get
yeah.
off.
Yeah, my dad would call me
Yeah,
at
he
3
was
o'clock
like,
at 2:50. When the bell rings and you're like released.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Are you catching the bus right now?" I'm like, but no, other than that, my parents did not believe in extracurricular activities, nothing.
Yeah.
No involvement, so parents!
I mean, all those things like why you spend time go to sports, why you spend time to go to party in school. You could spend that time. Like studying and doing well in school. So they just didn't get that concept. I mean, we all did some type of like sport eventually, but it's just like that's how you grow up. Like that's how it is.
And like know that we were literally like one of the best kids.
I was not even rebellious. Like
I don't understand why
Like
there's
comparing to now, the kids out here, I was like,
crazy.
how are they
baffles me,
so
honestly.
strict on us? I'm like, I don't
It's like till
understand.
this day, it hasn't changed. Not much has changed.
No.
It's like they still compare.
No.
Like only if you knew honestly, like what these
It's
kids do.
so
Like,
funny. Like literally, because we're right here, we're like we all are like roommates and we all live in an apartment. We have our own apartment. We're doing our own thing here. So like we have so much freedom when it comes to education, when it comes to life, everything. But when you go back home, like you just can't go out the house without saying nothing to your parents. Like where you going? What time you come back? Who you hanging out with? Like it's just like no matter if you're 20, 30, 16, or 5. Like doesn't matter. I don't think it's ever gonna change.
you're gonna get those phone calls every 5 minutes.
All
Like
the
where you
time.
at? Where you at?
Do your parents still call you as frequently? Do you think?
No, not as frequently as they
No.
did, but it's still there.
I think it's kind of an expectation for me to call them now that I'm not home.
Yeah.
And so if I don't call within like a span of 2 weeks, it's just like, oh, like you forgot it.
No, your family no
It's
more.
so dramatic. Wow.
My dad doesn't even give me the time to call him. He's always calling me.
The next question we were gonna ask, like, what were the punishments, if there was any in your education, whether it's like bad grades or like you did something wrong in school, like, did you guys have any type of like punishment that
Oh
you
my
always had?
gosh. Yes. I feel like I was definitely punished, and
She's always punished. She can just go outside just to hang out with
Oh
I
my-
really
that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh my god, we'll talk about that in a different cultural chat. Like,
Literally.
okay, guys, but when it came to, let's see if I got like a B minus, and that was very serious.
No, for real.
Very serious.
It's like might have been an F minus shit.
Whoa.
In their language.
No, for real. So my dad would be like, "Nee, nee, come, He's like, go bring it, mitzvah. Go bring it. So let's pretend this is like your book, right? Literally, I would sit like this for like 30 minutes. On my
I
knees.
remember.
Lord, oh my god, I'm getting hot even thinking about it. I can't. I'm like, what?
So,
A B minus? Even if I had the highest GPA in the whole class, he would still question that. Like,
it doesn't matter. No, mine was different. Mine was like, if I come home, there's like TVs. Going outside were absolutely no. It was like Monday through Friday, like you would not catch the TV on the whole entire week, no matter what. Like you go over there, you come, you eat, you go to that table and you study, you do your homework. If I don't have any homework, go read a book. Literally, there's always something. Go read the encyclopedia, go read the dictionary. There's always something to read, something to educate yourself on. So it's like that was my kind of like
yeah. TV what? Like I didn't even watch TV growing up.
me
Like my
too.
parents would not let me.
We didn't have
It's
cable.
literally always like you have to study. Study for what? It's like summer break.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Just laying around.
It's
So-
Want to
summer.
read a book? I ain't got nothing to do.
Did you guys
Oh,
ever during
really?
the summer, like my dad would put us in those programs in the library where you
Oh,
actually
yeah,
have you read it?
Yeah.
Get certain treats and stuff.
Mhm. So that was
I'm sorry, maybe I don't know. Talk to us, so guys, if you guys relate to any of these stories,
Yeah,
maybe
let
let
us know your
stream
story.
and our
Tell-
views. But
Comment down below. Let us know how you feel because I'm sure you're feeling
like,
like
I don't know.
fire.
Yeah, hopefully it would.
But in terms of punishment, for me, it wasn't like very hardcore like you guys did. But that lecture though, like 2-hour lecture, you sit down, you can't like make eye contact with me. It's so crazy. Oh my god. But that would happen like at least like twice in
Yeah.
1 week, like 2-hour lectures for no reason. I'm just like,
so
okay.
crazy.
Oh my god.
No, I can't. With that kind of stuff, like, I don't really take punishments very well. Like, I just, and not in terms of, like, nobody likes punishments, but if I hear a tone, if I feel in trouble, just you yelling at me, I just, like, my anxiety level just goes 0 to, like, a bazillion. I don't know, a billion. Okay, I don't know how to say it, but very dramatically high. Like, and so I started just getting emotional really quickly just by yelling. They don't even have to touch me. Like, I just start bawling.
So the last question is, how has it shaped you today?
Oh my gosh, what's up?
I could start. I feel like it has brought a lot of fear into my life. Let's just say that. I feel like compared to you guys, I feel like my parents were so much more stricter, especially my dad. So I always, everything I do, every move I do, I'm always constantly checking. I'm like, is my dad, what is my dad, like everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just constantly so, but I feel like I've turned out really well, I think. Yeah.
I think so too, honestly.
So yeah.
No, yeah, I think with me, I think I've definitely, like, everything they did, I don't think I would be the person I would be today. If everything that they did did not happen exactly how it happened. Even the scare tactics, even the threatening, even the, like, almost trying to beat my life, you know, just everything happened for a reason. I mean, of course, we made it to college. Me and her about to graduate in a couple of weeks. She's about to graduate, you know, next year, you know, but hopefully, God willing, you know, so it's like, it all was for a purpose. It all happened because, like, they loved us and we. So I think it definitely was for the better, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. So
Yeah, same. I wouldn't change anything. I think it's like made us more independent and really care about our grades and our future more, because
Yeah.
it's really all about us. At the end of the day, school, you go to school for yourself and not really for your parents. So in that term, it's like. Good. So guys, that was the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed the segment.
yeah, we will be trying to do more culture talk. So if you have any
Yeah.
topics for us, we're more than
Questions
willing.
that you want us to answer, comment down below, guys.
And let us know if you relate to any of the questions
Yeah.
or how we felt. We would really like to know.
Me too. Hope you guys liked it. Make sure to come back. Always like,
Comment,
Subscribe.
share.
Yay! Till next time, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Adios, amigos. Mwah.
Bye.